December 2012. Hindi naman po siya kumibo. Ilang taon na pong nakalipas, ngayon niya lang niya sinasabi na tama yun. Bakit nung kino-question ko yung resolution na yun, ni hindi man lang ho siya sumagot, ni hindi man lang siya nagpaliwanag kung nagkamali siya, kung ano, tahimik lang ho siya, walang kasali-salita eh. Kami na lang mga justices ang nag-uusapan, sige, gawain na lang natin si Ekong na ganito. O kaya
If
ganito.
we would invite some other justices, would your recollection of what happened on the 27th of November be corroborated, perhaps, Justice De Castro?
I'm not sure if, I do not want to involve them if, you know.
Well, I guess,
it's,
yes.
But I will, on my part, I believe that the documents that I have submitted are very credible. And if the Chief Justice would like to ask any of the justices to testify in her defense, then I think it's up to her.
Going back to the allegation, my final question. Did the resolution which Chief Justice Sereno issued as regards the November 27, 2012 unbank session, did this resolution, which claimed that the unbank had ratified her administrative order and further would appoint Judge Geraldine Faith Ekong as officer in charge of ARCAO, to the best of your personal knowledge as well as discernment of such resolution vis-a-vis what actually transpired in that November 27 unbank session, would this resolution faithfully, and if I may use the words of the Chief Justice, honestly reflect the true intent of the Supreme Court? Unbank.
I mentioned already that she could not have made a mistake because of the exchanges during the deliberation among the justices. There were objections raised, and nobody raised against her AO, and nobody defended the AO of the chief. That is why she never wrote anything or replied to my letter. There was completely no reply. She should have explained that is correct, but she did not do that.
So this resolution issued by the Chief Justice does not contain what had actually transpired in that unbank resolution, and ratification as well as appointment as claimed in this resolution was never approved by the unbank.
Yes, Your Honor. I stand by my memorandum dated December 3.
That would be all, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much, Justice De Castro.
Welcome.
Thank you. We now, are there any other members who would wish to ask clarificatory question on this ARCAO issue alone? Okay, Congressman Keith.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Madam Justice, Sir Justice, magandang hapon po. Hapon na ho pala. If Your Honor, please, may I be allowed to ask a few questions lang po para lang humalinaw po sa akin. Okay. Kung tama ho ang pagkaintindi ko, ang sinasabi niyo po, ang Administrative Order 175-2012 ay substantially deviating from yung en-bank resolution ng court AM number 06-1109 SC dated 14 November 2006. Tama po, ma'am. At ang dahilan po is, as in the PowerPoint po, the first slide says iba yung pangalan from an ARCAO, it became an JDO. Tama po. Yes, ma'am. And the second point is, nag-create siya ng powers and functions na different from, tama ho ba? Can you please adjust the PowerPoint slide to the second slide? Yes. So nag-create ho siya ng powers and functions na iba from yung originally envisioned ng ARCAO.
Hindi po.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Ang ginawa niya po,
Yes, ma'am. Para clear lang po sa akin po.
yung functions ho na dapat sa mga officers ng regional, ng ARCAO,
Opo.
so,
Yes, ma'am.
hindi niya ho sinabi kung ano yung function. She did not specify.
Wala
in
pong
the
na-specify.
Hindi niya in-specify in the administrative order. What she stated is that the head of the JDO will perform the functions of the provided for in the AM,
Yes, ma'am.
leading the ARCAO.
Yes, ma'am.
That is how it was
So,
stated.
tama po. I'm just para clear. I have here a copy po of the AO 175-2012. The first line po says, pursuant to the en banc resolution of the court, AM number 061109 SC dated 14 November 2006, etc., etc. In other words po, ang first line po mismo ng AO niya says sinusundan pursuant po to the resolution.
Sandali po.
Yes po.
Yung AO, sandali lang po.
At,
175.
at your convenience po, ma'am. Of course po.
Ito po yung 175.
Yes, ma'am.
Kung makikita po ninyo dito, she omitted to mention anything about regional court administration.
Yes, ma'am.
While she mentioned AM number 06-11-09,
She neglected to...
she never mentioned anything about the regional court administration.
She just
of it.
mentioned na sundan natin, pursuant to that order.
Yes,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
she made it appear that she is implementing this
Yes, ma'am.
resolution and bank resolution of the court, but actually, she's not complying with the provisions of this.
I understand the position of the justice, ma'am.
Opo.
If you may allow, ma'am, may you please read for me the second paragraph, please.
The role, authority, and responsibility of the JDO head shall be in accordance with the en banc resolution AM number 06-12-06-SC dated March 18, 2008 as amended on 11 November 2008.
Yun po yung mga kunikwento ni Court Administrator Maidas kanina po, na may mga changes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
If you will look at this, she just lifted the functions but gave it to another official.
And did not hindi po na detalye. Pero,
At saka,
Apo.
hindi ho niya sinabi kung alin doon sa mga functions na yon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for that, ma'am. I would just like to point out that even in her document, in two separate sentences, she said to one, based on the en banc resolution, ang admin order niya, and second po, yung powers and functions ay based din po sa en banc resolution as amended.
Opo.
Yun lang po.
Kung,
Yes, ma'am.
Kung makapagpaliwanag pa ako,
Of course po.
Kung titignan ho ninyo, yung order for the launch, although sinabi niya ho, ARCAO.
Yes, ma'am.
She mentioned there, it's the launch of the ARCAO.
At ang nangyari po, tama
pero
po
pag titignan nyo, ARCAO head has been designated. Hindi naman ho siya nag-designate ng ARCAO head eh. So,
JDO.
the order to attend the launch mentioned that the ARCAO head has already been designated. But actually, ang na-designate yung
Is
niya ho,
JDO.
JDO eh.
Eh,
Dapat sana naging accurate yung kanyang
Yes, ma'am.
admin order asking officials or directing the officials and the judges of the court to attempt the launch, which on its face looks like it's for the ARCAO. But actually, she
JDO.
does not refer, it's for JDO because she's referring to the head of the JDO.
Yes, ma'am. So,
it's,
in name
there's
ho,
confusion
in
here.
name po, parang nakakagulo, magkaiba po. All I'm saying is po, at least sa order niya, kahit sa order niya, sinusundan niya yung en banc resolution. And sa second paragraph, sinasabi niya na yung authority and functions, at least ng head, ay following the en banc resolution. Can
Kaya-
you at least
oo.
agree with me on that,
Kaya
ma'am?
nga po,
Yes,
baka kaya may dumating ng dalawang justices doon.
Yes, ma'am.
Ang akala nila, arkaw yun.
Yes, ma'am.
Kasi walang mention ng JDO
And
dito eh.
yeah, I really don't know, maybe the court administrator can help me. I do also understand that several other justices expressed, not participated, but however, since they were unable to attend, they expressed their, how do I say this? Their support. Is that accurate? I really don't know. Maybe the court administrator.
Manifested their support for?
For the launching itself.
Mr. Chairman, before the exchange extends further, may I request everyone to allow Justice Castro to eat her lunch? She's been here since 9 o'clock, so we ask other questions muna, wag muna kay Justice dahil kami mga senior citizens po, may oras pa kami pag kumakain. So, i-concentrate muna natin kay Justice Marquez dahil bata-bata at kayang-kaya na hindi kumain ka doon.
Mr. Yeah, in deference to the majority floor leader, then maybe if since most of my questions are directed to the honorable justice, then I would suspend my questions until the justice is ready and after her lunch. Of course, Mr. Majority
So,
Leader.
better still,
Recess muna?
we suspend session for about 30 minutes to allow everyone to partake of our sumptuous lunch.